New research indicates that finding signs of life on Saturn's moon Enceladus might be more feasible than previously thought. Certain areas on the moon's surface could offer spacecraft the opportunity to gather pristine traces of life's key ingredients, believed to originate from subsurface oceans beneath the icy shell. Enceladus has been known to contain organic molecules in its subsurface oceans, detected by the Cassini spacecraft before its descent into Saturn in 2017. Around 90% of the larger particles in this material, propelled thousands of kilometers over Enceladus, fall back to the moon's surface, making them accessible for spacecraft examination. While some organic molecules may be compromised by the sun's ultraviolet radiation, the study reveals that UV photons only penetrate about 100 micrometers into Enceladus's icy surface. This shallow depth offers a promising opportunity for missions to collect pristine organic samples without the need for deep excavation. NASA and the United Arab Emirates Mohammed bin Rashid Space Center have revealed plans for the UAE to provide an airlock for Gateway, the first-ever space station orbiting the Moon. This collaboration aims to support NASA's extended Moon exploration missions under Artemis. The MBRSC will contribute Gateway's crew and science airlock module, along with a UAE astronaut for a future Artemis mission. The airlock will facilitate groundbreaking scientific research in deep space and preparations for eventual Mars missions. Additionally, MBRSC will offer engineering support for the Lunar Space Station's lifespan, enabling crew and science research transfers between Gateway's pressurized crew modules and the vacuum of space. Gateway will serve as a base for sustained deep space exploration, astronaut habitation, lunar surface mission staging, and spacewalks while orbiting the Moon. This collaboration builds on previous NASA UAE spaceflight ventures, supporting mutual exploration priorities. The Artemis program, a diverse coalition including the Canadian Space Agency, European Space Agency, Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency, and now MBRSC, aims to return humans to the Moon and pave the way for the first human missions to Mars. This partnership aligns with the 2020 Artemis Accords, guiding space exploration cooperation among participating nations. Through Artemis, NASA plans to achieve historic milestones, such as landing the first woman and person of color on the Moon, establishing a long-term lunar presence, and laying the groundwork for future Mars missions. Titan, Saturn's largest moon, showcases magic islands floating above its methane lakes, potentially explained by honeycomb-shaped snow. These glacier-like formations, observed by the Cassini-Huygens spacecraft in 2014, puzzled scientists due to their elusive appearance and disappearance. New research led by Shintinyu proposes that these magical islands are porous, frozen organic solids accumulating after snowfall on Titan, resembling honeycomb or Swiss cheese structures. The debate on whether these islands are phantom-like or real physical bodies has been ongoing. Phantom theories suggest lake-related waves or bubbling chains beneath the liquid surface, while others argue for tangible, solid structures. This study sheds light on the nature of these enigmatic features, providing a scientific basis for their existence on Titan. The next Commercial Lunar Payload Services (CLPS) mission is scheduled for next month, involving Intuitive Machine's Nova C lander launching on a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. Despite the setback, Astrobotic emphasized that the Vulcan Centaur performed well during Peregrine's launch, marking the awaited debut of the new rocket that will replace ULA's Atlas V and Delta rockets. Unfortunately, shortly after Peregrine separated from the rocket's upper stage, a propellant leak occurred, thwarting the mission. Astrobotic has been investigating the issue, and their current belief is that a valve between the helium pressurant and the oxidizer did not reseal after activation during initialization. Peregrine was carrying 20 payloads for various customers, including NASA, but due to the issue, none of these payloads will reach their intended destination. The private Peregrine moon lander mission faced a setback, as Astrobotic suggests that a malfunctioning valve may have been the cause. The working theory is that a valve failed to seal properly, resulting in a rupture of the oxidizer tank. Peregrine took off on Monday atop United Launch Alliance's new Vulcan Centaur rocket, aiming to be the first private spacecraft to make a gentle landing on the Moon. NASA's osiris-rex mission achieved a breakthrough by overcoming obstacles to access the remaining sample from asteroid Bennu. The team at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston successfully removed 2 fasteners from the TAGSAM head, enabling the disassembly of the touch-and-go sample acquisition mechanism. This will reveal rocks and dust collected during osiris-rex's mission, marking NASA's first asteroid sample return. Engineers and scientists played a vital role, dedicating months to process over 70 grams of material and design new tools addressing the fastener challenge. Eileen Stansbury, Division Chief for Astromaterials Research and Exploration Science at Johnson, praised the team's innovation, expressing anticipation for discovering osiris-rex's remaining treasures. As disassembly progresses, the entire sample will become visible. Ultra-high-resolution images will be captured before removal, allowing determination of the total Bennu material mass collected. The disassembly temporarily halted in mid-October when 2 of 35 fasteners couldn't be removed with approved tools in the osiris-rex glove box. The team responded by designing multi-part tools with custom-fabricated bits made from surgical, non-magnetic stainless steel, the hardest allowed in the glove boxes. Dr. Nicole Lunning, osiris-rex curator at Johnson, highlighted the team's resilience, emphasizing the complexity of designing tools meeting curation standards and fitting within the glove box's confined space. Rigorous testing in a rehearsal lab ensured the new tool's effectiveness, gradually increasing torque values to minimize risks. With the successful removal of stubborn fasteners, the team is set to continue the disassembly, offering insight into the complete collection of osiris-rex's Bennu sample. China's Gravity 1 rocket, developed by Orionspace, has made a remarkable debut by achieving a record-breaking launch from a sea-based platform. During its first-ever liftoff on January 11, the robust Gravity 1 rocket ascended from a ship stationed in the Yellow Sea. The launch, deemed a success by Orionspace, saw the deployment of 3 Yunyao-1 commercial weather satellites into their designated orbit. The Gravity 1 rocket, capable of carrying approximately 6,500 kilograms to low Earth orbit, has now become the most powerful Chinese commercial rocket. It also holds the title of the most potent solid-fueled launcher to successfully accomplish an orbital mission. Orionspace is actively working on its successor, Gravity 2, which is expected to debut in 2025. Gravity 2 will feature a liquid-fueled core stage along with solid rocket boosters, offering a payload capacity of around 25.6 tons to LEO. Furthermore, Orionspace is planning the development of Gravity 3, a rocket that combines 3 Gravity 2 core stages, similar to SpaceX's Falcon Heavy configuration with 3 Falcon 9 boosters. Gravity 3 is anticipated to have a payload capacity of about 30.6 tons to LEO. To put this into perspective, the Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy from SpaceX can carry approximately 25 tons and 70 tons to LEO, respectively, according to their specifications. The Gravity 1 launch marks China's 4th orbital mission of the year, showcasing the nation's increased launch frequency. In 2022, China achieved 64 orbital missions, breaking its own record in 2023 with a total of 67 launches, highlighting the growing role of the private sector in the country's space exploration endeavors.